Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Gaming Wisconsinbly. I'm a little bit hungover. I'm not hungover today, but shit, I had a rough weekend. It was my birthday weekend, so I got absolutely fucking shit-faced. I'm not drinking today, I'm just drinking some normal shit. Cheers. I'm gonna bring you one of my old, I want to say childhood favorite games, because it really wasn't. Kind of like my old childhood nemesis. So this is Noid. A game that was basically cloned, kind of like Mario 2. So there's a Japanese game, I think it was like Masked Ninja Honoramu or some shit, that basically Capcom just got the rights to, and Domino's needed some advertising, so out of which they created the Noid. So this is the video game based on the Noid. But this game used to be my childhood nemesis. I could always get past like the first stage. Oh shit, I didn't get it. I'll get murdered here. But the ice stage, which is the second stage, always gave me fits as a kid. So I was able to get past it, but I was never able to get past the level afterwards. Now I've actually become somewhat decent at this game. It took a shit ton of practice, but I think I'm there. Where I have actually beaten this game now, which is not an easy feat. I want to make it look probably somewhat easy until about the end, where it just gets absurdly hard. And you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. So at the end of each stage, you have a pizza battle with the enemy Noid. All you have to do is get more pizzas than he does. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. Let's just kind of see how it is. I have to fill up my meter before he fills his. If I fill up my meter full before he even touches his, I get a, I get another continue, so I basically get 3 extra lives with that. So when you're first starting out this game, you want to try to ace the pizza battles. Otherwise, it doesn't matter too much. What do I want to do here? If you wait too long to make your selection, you actually have to start the stage all the way back over, and you lose a life. So it's kind of shitty. You have to kind of book it a little bit. So I'm hoping that he lands on a 1 at some point. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen for a bit. So wait, if anyone remembers the Noid, I can't remember how long he was around for. How many do I have left? I got a bunch. But he was this weird marketing thing Domino's did in the 80s, where they had this like clay motion, ugly as fuck. I'll post a picture of it, so you'll get to see. But my god, what the hell were they thinking when they made this thing? Creepier in Hell somehow was supposed to sell pizzas. According to Wiki, the Noid was actually canceled when a guy whose last name was Noid like held up somewhere with a gun. It was like an armed robbery thing. He wanted to, I think he held up a Domino's actually. And you guys can look it up on Wiki, but yeah, he like held up a Domino's because he was so sick of the Noid and sick of being made fun of because his last name was Noid. So I think Domino's somewhat shortly after killed the marketing on this thing. So this is kind of interesting to see what happened in the past and what people were just playing at a dartboard until it worked. So I'm hoping that he lands on 1 here. He's got 3 chances. There we go. So I win this round. It's actually really hard to lose these pizza battles. I don't know if I've ever actually lost one. You have to try. You really do. And then when you get X amount of points, you get like 1-ups and shit, but they're really helpful for starting out when you're first getting to know this game. This game might look easy as fuck. It's really actually not. So yeah, I'll give my review after this playthrough here. I don't think I'll not finish the game. That would be pretty shitty. I am the Noid master, so... So this looks like the Slushy Bear, by the way, an old like 7-Eleven. I think it was 7-Eleven that had those things. But I'm pretty sure that's the Slushy Bear. Maybe they added another marketing thing. Maybe they fucking hated the slushy bear, so they threw his ass in there. I don't know. So if you see me randomly yo-yoing shit, it's because I'm trying to uncover little secret squares that are hidden throughout the map. So you get different end-of-stage power-ups if you uncover them. So these little things are a motherfucker. I'm going to use my special ability, which is why you collect those scrolls. So that's like a screen clearing ability. Very useful against enemies that throw projectiles and they take multiple hits. That shit's obnoxious. Doesn't it look like that totally is the squishy bear or whatever. So right here, I'm just gonna use one as well. You can get past that easily without it. I'm just gonna save a second. Oh, dude. So this stage doesn't look like shit, but until you're really used to it, this stage is actually hard as fuck. Like, pick up this game and try it. You will not have the easiest of times. This next stage is even worse, and I'll show you why. Hopefully I won't die, but if I do, it's because the game is bullshit. So you're on a skateboard, you're meant to go fast as fuck. Like, look at how extreme you are. You're the fucking Noid, you're the man. But, if you run into enemies, there's a chance that you'll kill them, and there's a chance that you won't. So you have to hit the enemies with the underside of your board. Not the front of your board, because that only sometimes works. You have to hit them, like, basically on the rear foot. And it sounds stupid, and I might actually be wrong, but I've died too many fucking times to think that I'm not wrong. So what I do on this stage is I'm just very patient. I wait for shit to just kind of happen. These seagulls, you'll see me kind of like getting them down a little bit. That's just because I've died too many fucking times with these things. The football guys, I just wait for. You'll die to them like 100 times. So you can kill them, you can jump on them, but the hit detection is pretty fucked up in this game. Like, your hitbox is gigantic. It's like, oh fuck. It's like basically a giant square around the Noid. There we go. So yeah, just, if you go fast, you're probably gonna die. You can kill the footballs. I'm sure, like, I'd love to see a speedrun in this game. I've actually never seen one. But I'd love to see, like, what people do on this stage. I'm sure you can just, like, go full speed, but I don't know. There's a big jump. Looks like I made it. And now you can pick up, yeah, Extreme Noid. So I'm facing the green diarrhea Noid now. That's a fresh vegetable dump right there. So you'll notice I just kind of... I let him push me around for a little bit. I'm really waiting for him to hit the 1s and 2s. Otherwise you'll run out of resources eventually. So 3, I'm going to give him some hot sauce. Though hot sauce and pizza is really good. Apparently Noids hate hot sauce. I have no idea. Man, 3's galore. Eh. So yeah, what I'm doing here is hoping that he lands on a 1 or... Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to hit him with the big shit. And fill up my meter quite large here. So then if he lands on a 2, I win. If he lands on a 1, I win. And then I'll get another continue. Here we go. So you'll see at the end of this, I get a bonus. I don't think I'll get enough for a 1-up. Maybe, if it's 40,000. Yep. So that's a 1-up, and I'll get a continue. That's how you do it. This stage has a lot of somewhat difficult jumps. I forgot where all the hidden shit in this stage are. So I have the pizza masher. I'm stomping these Elvis looking fuckers. These little dudes. This guy can be tricky because sometimes you don't get your jump. There's one more stage kind of later on that your jump just decides sometimes to work like complete shit. Oh fuck, I did not want to do that. I didn't want to do that either. Yeah, whatever. Whoa! So you're just taking giant leaps of faith in this. Like, it always looks like you're not going to make these. You will. You don't have to worry too much about it. I want to practice this. There's one of these later on that's actually kind of hard. So if you hit it too early, it'll kill you. Alright. There's a big one. So this guy will try to fuck you over. It's best to be patient in this game. So you really have to be like, don't rush through this shit. Rush through it if you're really good at it, but until you are, just chill. Wah! So like this, you gotta kind of run underneath. This dude, you can just kind of wait for. This guy will just straight up kill himself. Ooh. I do need to kill this dude. Alright, we'll do the work. Wow. He also takes a couple hits. Oh, shit. Oh. God damn, what am I doing here? Oh, and he's back? What the fuck? Jesus. Oh my god. So the controls are actually pretty damn crisp in this game. I don't have to worry about a lot of bullshit. I'm just gonna kill him. Let this drop. Let this guy off himself. Take the leap of faith. Which is a very long jump. Oh, there's a thing. Kill that. I don't know if that goes away. Whatever. Another long jump. And we're good. So, yeah, not the best stage I've ever had there, but whatever. Well, this stage is pretty much the easiest. That being said, I'm sure I'll find a way to die somehow. Just keep attacking shit, you'll get random power-ups everywhere. And this is the only stage where your Noid actually changes colors. If you notice, he's brown, like the color of shit. So yeah, the Noid is in the sewers, so I guess. Leave it to Nintendo. So that's the only enemy I think you have to kill in the rest of this stage. Otherwise, just gonna ride it to victory. Whoa, shit. Almost fucked that up. Two. Alright. Hit him hard at a 2. 7. Whoa. Boy, he's just giving us that round. He conceded a long time ago. So I win no matter what he picks here. Get another 3 lives. Sometimes you do need them, so. There's some stages later on that are very, very difficult until you get the hang of it. And you'll see, actually it might be the next one here. If it's on the boats, the boat level is one that really took me a long time to figure out. I think we'll get another life here. 80,000? Yep. And another continue. So this level, until you get the hang of this fucking beast, this level is not easy. And you will see why. You have to be ridiculously patient. These little guys, this is why I kept the yo-yo. So I don't have to wait like an hour for them to go away. So if you go too fast, you're gonna just get hit by that shit. So don't run into the cannonballs, those are bad. Kill the fish. Kill the fish. Kill the bee, hopefully. Kill that. Now there is a power up right there. I don't know if you've seen that when I got it, but that thing actually does cockblock you. Because when you hit power ups, it counts as your attack. So you have to sometimes do a double attack right away, if you know where the power ups are. So I gotta wait for this bee. I don't think my yo-yo. There we go. Those explosions do like stay around for a few extra frames, so you have to be super careful about them. This bee is like RNG hell. I don't know its pattern. I don't actually think it has a pattern. It doesn't seem like it. And here's where the stage gets kind of tough as well. I killed that guy. You can't actually kill that guy with like regular yo-yo hits. So this shit you have to time. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm waiting for that, and then 1, 2. Go to the next port here. That thing can kill you. So it looks like I'm alright there. Is that just 2? I think it's just 2. So I should be okay. Alright, that's a perfect stage. That for me does not happen that often. I usually die at the cannonball shit at the end, or I'm trying to rush through. I die to like a bee that just does this shit endlessly. Alright, this stage you have to press jump right away, and you'll see why. Oh no, shit. Not this one. My bad. I don't want that. There's a power up in the stage you almost have to get. And you'll see it. This one. There's multiplayer things galore in this stage, so you'll see me just attacking randomly. It's because there's shit like fucking everywhere. So I'm gonna turn into the black Noid, which gives me hops. I should turn into the Black Noid again here. Just so I can ensure that I make the jumps I need to make. And if you saw me practicing in that spring in that earlier stage, it's because of that spring right there in the beginning of that level. For some reason last time I was on it, it just cockblocked the hell out of me. Like, legit I couldn't do shit. I was just like failing to jump endlessly. So you gotta kind of pick some practice spots in this game just so you know kind of what you're doing. This guy's gifting me around here. Sometimes you'll have it where the ones are actually the last thing they land on in the twos, and those rounds just take forever. It's like, so I'd love to see a speedrun in this game, but this part would be like the absolute hell, because this is completely RNG dependent as far as I know. Like, you just land on 4s and shit all day long, and like legit add a minute or like a minute and a half each other round, which these pizza rounds happen on each even numbered stage, so like 1, 3, 5, blah blah blah. Not even, fucking odd number, my bad. But, yeah, I could see this being, like, true speedrun hell. So, as far as I know, there's not, like, a speedrunning thing in Neo9. Okay, so this stage, you start out, and you have to jump. Game doesn't tell you shit, and the first time I was on this stage, I actually died right away. Because I didn't know I was supposed to start off by jumping. And your hitbox here is actually really large, so you need to be careful. Those wombat things, if you don't leave the stage fast enough, they'll follow you to the end of the stage. There's no other way to kill them other than using your special move. So I always try to get all the scrolls I can, because you kind of need them at various points through the stage. Fine here, so that gives me another big move. So the next wombat I see, I'm basically just going to nuke. You have to be careful, your hitbox is huge here. So like this guy, fuck this guy. You can avoid them without bombs, but... oh man. I'll just be honest, it's not worth. It is so not worth. This is another good part to bomb right there, because sometimes that does kill you at the very end of the level. So if you can collect enough scrolls to bomb those 3 key parts, or at least those 2 key parts with the wombats, then you're pretty much fine. If you're lucky, you can get past the wombats without trouble, but I don't know. Oh, look, this is Skeeter from Doug. Only he's seen some shit. Like he's in like a coke alley sucking dicks for quarters. That's this version of Skeeter. I guess that wasn't too Doug funny, was it? Oh, this fucking guy. Alright. These rats are hell. Ugh. I'm not sure why they put scrolls there. As far as I know, you can't get them. Shit. Yeah. Alright, these red things? Yeah, you gotta wait for them. The first, like, 2 times I played the stage, I died to these things all the time. The hitbox. Die, Skeeter, you fucker. Alright. I was actually trying to spam the power-up that I didn't have there. Bats. Every Nintendo game has bats. Shit. Be patient. Don't get batted. Eh. Oh, no, just hit a power-up. Alright, cool. Bats and rats. There are some secret stages in Noid, like some bonus stages that let you more or less skip. I don't know what exactly lets you skip, if it's like the whole level, if it's a pizza battle at the end of a level, I really don't know. There's one right up there. By right up there, I mean on, not this one, but this one. So if I go up on that ledge and I hit the yo-yo at all, it'll transport me to this bonus stage. And out of the few times I've tried the bonus stage, I've never been able to beat it, so... It's like a whack-a-mole game that you have to play, but... It's like... You have to be fucking on in order to actually pass it. It's not easy. And quite frankly, like, the rest of the stage isn't fucking hard, so... I don't really need to skip it. All you have to do is avoid some bats. Avoid some bats and kill a Skeeter. I'm gonna kill these bats. I should have saved it for there, but whatever. Just gonna wait for that bat. And hit a multiplier at the end. So I'm assuming that level up thing probably allows you to skip this shit, which in speedruns I guess would make the most sense. This dude's got nothing but 3, 4s, and 5s. So they do start to get harder. Just gotta hope he lands on 2s and shit. At worst, you can always time them out. So if they run out of cards and they haven't won, you win by default, so whatever. Actually, if I'm looking at this, I don't know where I have a lot of opportunities here. I mean, I do have 7 2 times, and I do have 4s. So if he lands on a 2, I want to pick up 6. So 6, 6, 6. And you need, what, 24? No, you only need 18, so it's really not that bad. So I'm going to play some rope-a-dope here. Old Muhammad Ali reference. No, we'll see. Why not a 2, you fuck? Jesus Christ. Two, shoot her, I'll start firing back a little bit. 3 is about as shitty as it's gonna get for me right now. I guess, whatever. Pick up 5 spot here. Another 2. And a 6er. And 7 more. You are a cocksucker, sir. Whatever. If he lands on a 2, I win. There we go. Said these start to get a little bit harder. This is actually, the next one might be the hardest technically. Alright, now I'm in the mean streets. The stage is actually pretty damn daunting the first time you get to it. It's a first stage where people are like actively throwing projectiles at you. So you have to be ridiculously careful. So these little dudes come out of everywhere. Dodge this shit. I'm gonna try to pick up scrolls when I can. There are 2... Oh shit, there we go. So what you don't know in this stage is you can duck under these. Or you can't duck, but you can just not move. And you won't get hit. You just have to know in this stage, fucking everyone is out to kill you. So these guys right here, very hard to kill without your power up. Extremely difficult. So I just don't even fuck around with it. Fuck! So yeah, throw your bottle. So yeah, this is like, Noid's on the fucking mean streets right here. So those little cinder block things that they throw, they do like shatter. It's a complete bitch to try to avoid the shattering part. So this is... Oh, shit. So yeah, that's the part that's really freaky the first time you're playing it. Is like, oh, that's not going to kill you? Because you try to jump all the time. So this guy, again, that's where I'm going to use my second nuke in the stage. And that looks daunting. Like, that, especially your first playthrough on this stage, looks daunting as hell. Alright, so that wasn't... I lost 2 lives there, which is pretty shitty, but... Whatever. So your initial reaction is every time they throw a bottle, you want to jump. Except when they throw it right at your ears, the hitbox does not affect your ears. It affects literally everything else. This stage is extremely tough. And you'll see why. Shit. Oh, fuck. You don't know where that stuff is falling from? I forgot the way to do it. I could use that. Yeah. Yeah. That thing always wears off before the snail. I think you can actually make it before the snail. The one time I was ballsy enough to try it, I died, so... I have relinquished those testicles a long time ago. So I think you can kind of do one of those gimmicks. There. So yeah, that the first time is kind of daunting. I hate those, dude. So this, I'm just gonna nuke this part. You can do it without nuking. It takes a while. So this little beetle dude, I'm just gonna wait for. Probably just gonna try to hop over him. Yeah. So yeah, there's a 1-up scroll right there. I don't know how many other times it's actually in the game. That's the only one I know about. And this dude, I think you can hit him right here. Okay, well either way, I got past it. It's not an easy stage starting out. Those diagonal things that come and hit you are a bitch to avoid, especially when you don't see them coming. I'll assume some pepper. Then there's those tricky beetle spots, which don't seem that hard, but they kind of are. There's those other spots where you have the little square box that are shooting out the little worms. The first time I saw those, I kept hitting them and they wouldn't die. I didn't realize they took like 6 hits to do, so that's kind of... It's kind of a tricky part. And of course, the very beginning of that stage, with all the stuff just flying down at random RNG intervals, that part is actually very difficult starting out as well. So that stage you just kind of have to play around with. Eventually you get the hang of it. I've actually done a playthrough where I went basically the entire game without losing a life up until maybe the very end. Somewhere right around there. What do I need? 5? Lands on a 1 or a 2 for business. There we go. Oh, maybe not. Whatever. Either way, it looks like we aced them. We got a 1-up. Alright. How many more levels are left? It's like 3? This stage, not that difficult. From what I remember. Oh shit. Oh no, I don't. Oh, I didn't want to hit that, I don't think. Or is it one coming up here? Oh shit, that was the thing. No, okay. Okay, I did it right. This is the one I wanted. This helps a lot. You just get to skip all this hard shit. So ignore that. And you just gotta make this jump. Oh! Hi, you motherfucker. See, that thing takes forever. This B, just wait for it. Just wait. You can go. Like, you can just skip it. I'm gonna nuke this B. Just fuck that B. Make the final jump, and we're good. I hate those things where you have to like sit on one of those treadmill platforms and just wait for an enemy to come, and it just takes like forever, and then somehow you find a way to die on the stupid treadmill. Oh shit, I did not get the power up I wanted. Oh, that sucks. Oh fuck, this stage came up way too fast. That sucks. Oh shoot. That sucks. Now I lost my power up and you don't get another one in this stage. Do expect to see me die a few times here. This is in my opinion, the hardest stage. The jumping mechanics on the stairs are broken. They're actually broken. You can't move and jump while you're on the stairs. At least not all the time. These things are a bitch. I'll show you why. If I jump here, I activate some things. Ah, I missed it. Yeah, you can activate that pot too early, and now you need to time this jump. And like these pots will just dive in any random direction. So I got past that. Right here. Oh, not right here. Okay, so I killed that. Right here's in my opinion, one of the hardest parts in the game. Fuck. I got stuck in the stairs. I wanted to jump and trigger him. I did not want to actually land on the stairs there. God, I wish there was a power-up in this level. It'd make it so much easier. So this level is the fucking bane of my existence in this game, and this is really the last thing to stop you from beating this game. Oh shit, I didn't want to go that far. Yeah. Come on, shoot over here. Okay. Yeah, got him, you fuck. Alright, there we go. I want to do this without wasting a continue, I really do. So this part can actually be pretty difficult. I'm gonna jinx it. I've never died here. Once the thing I will say is, look at that background. It's kind of neat. It's like buildings and shit. Okay, so you have to make a super late jump. And that's basically the hardest jump in this game. Everything else is just distance only. And get up there, get up here, and get up to the top. Yeah! Is this the last pizza battle? I think there's one more pizza battle. Yeah, that game, or that level just... I mean, how many lives did I kill right there? Like 5? Can be really not easy. Come on, land on a 1. Give me a 1. No. So I can be kind of generous in the amount of shit I'm doing right now. This is the second last part of the game, so... The next part, in my opinion, is sort of easy. I'll probably find a way to fuck it up a few times. I should know the pattern. Oh, dude. Dude, brother. I want to get another continue. I just want to shove my middle finger in his dick. Come on. 3. Give me a 1. Give me a 3. This doesn't work. Should really be saving one of these. Whatever, not a big deal. Anything but a 6. There we go. Alright, so I'm gonna get over 200,000 points. Points. I'm the fucking Noid man. And another continue. This is it, the last level of the game, guys. There's plenty of multipliers and shit. Multipliers, I'm doing that again. Alright, so you can skip a large portion of this stage, and then it starts getting harder. Where this guy comes in. Suddenly it gets a little bit more difficult. You just have to kind of play around with them a little bit. Shoot shit at you. Ah, that hitbox. Your hitbox gets a little bit bigger in this level. So let's skip these two. And we're gonna get all the power-ups because there's one more pizza battle after this. You know, it helps if you have everything. Alright, this guy you just need to kind of chill out down here. And try to avoid these fucking things. What I can actually do is burn my ultimate move right now. Okay, I got it. So this Noid's actually my favorite, the bright green one. He looks like the pimp shit. And this is your hardest Noid battle. I'm gonna play some rope-a-dope with them, we'll be fine. So this is basically Noid. You'll see the ending of the game here shortly. For me, this game is nostalgic as hell, and I don't generally base games on nostalgia value only, but this one is like, when my mom bought me a Nintendo when I was a little kid, one of the games I got with it was Noid, and I was fucking terrible at this game. Like, if I beat the first level, cool. If I beat the second level, like, I was a goddamn master of this game. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'll just burn something here. But I barely could ever beat the second level as a kid. And that shit, like, tormented me for a long time. Ooh, this might be it. This is it. So, the thing that, you know, when you're a kid you can barely beat any games. Now when you're older you go back and you beat all the old games you've kind of been stuck at as a kid, like Ninja Turtles and all that shit. Noid was my, like, other version of Ninja Turtles. It was my shit that I could not beat, hard as balls. I just couldn't do it. So for me to be able to go back and beat it is kind of like super nostalgic for me, and it's a game that I actually super enjoy. I like some weird games like Jackie Chan's Action and Kung Fu, Noid, that kind of shit. So Noid for me, I'm going to give it a solid like 3.5 stars. It's a solid platformer. It has really good difficulty challenge, crisp controls, and it's pretty damn fun. And the music actually isn't half bad. It's catchy. It's not Mega Man, but it's catchy. And it's, you know, for Nintendo, for Capcom, not bad. Not bad. Good work. Even if it's just a reskin, kind of like Mario 2 is. I have nothing wrong with it. We didn't get the original version in English anyway, so fuck if I care. Anyway, that's Noid for you. Again, today I don't have a beer review. Noid is a solid 3.5 stars. Thanks for watching, everyone, and enjoy.